Hello world. Hello everybody. Hello to my viewers, friends, subscribers, and supporters. Found me a piece of my fat wood down on the ground. Get it right back in there. Well, tonight, this is a half and half video of the yard and some thoughts. No, this is the yard. This is a scenario, okay, of what, thoughts, mind, or physical actions, and certain dispositions and conditions that may arise if you were thrown out into your yard that you thought and boasted that could take care of you in a pinch. You know what? Did some trading, this and that. Some social trading, I would say. I'm a good enough guy to where someone likes me. I appreciate that. And if they would send me something so cool as these badass gloves. I'm not used to them. I dug up a bunch of dirt, right, to put in front of my stairs because I've walked down, stepped off that porch so much that I've worn a trough from the steps here to the yard, and I had to put dirt on it, right? I forgot I had gloves because I'm not used to it. Oh man, these things, sweet. And that's the story of that. I'm losing my heat. Man, you talk about something I found out what to do. I can split that mesquite to little chunks, but they gotta be like, ain't no busting them in half, but you can get them lengthwise, right? And man, that really saved on my wood. I was like wondering. Then I was wondering what I'm gonna do with big old giant ass chunks of mesquite wood, right? Those will go in the smoker, and we're gonna get on that because I want to get that going. I'm starting to lose my heat up here. There we go. These gloves are at it, man. I mean, they really brought my life up. Yo, baby doll, you're my girl. But not the only one. Well, maybe so, I don't know. That was a bold boast for a one-eyed fat man, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm just feeling melancholy today for some reason. There are reasons. Things, just can't go well, or I don't know how to explain it. It's a tough job that I'm rising above. I'm kind of, every time I get ugly or feel bad, I come out here and I cook on my fire. This is so therapeutic. I mean to tell you, you get to contemplate a little better, and it clears your head some from all the looniness beyond the gates of the yard. It's crazy. Okay, this is scenario. Passive hostility. Now, y'all saw my videos, about the land over there, and I coupled one with the other one about the night my wife died to make, to bring home the fact or the why I feel the way I do on that land thing. Because these people they're not good people here. Some. But those are the ones with the most influence. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. I hate drifting. Now, if you were in the yard because you're in the yard because of what happened, or for the reason that put you in the yard for real, instead of passive resistance or passive hostility, you'd have active hostility. And I'm thinking, 2 or 3 years of that, man, hey, look, would really wear on your mentality. Because you're always on the guard, and man, you just, wow, especially if you can't quite fight, you can fight them off, but you can't get ahead with it. I'm trying to break this. I need a breaking thing. Here's a breaking thing. Piece of 4x4. Watch, I'm gonna break my foot. Ah! It worked. Cool. And imagine you're psychic, because I'm out here in the dark with a stupid ass light on me, right? I could be sniped from any hill, right? Gotta quit saying right, it's even bugging me. Unless, who wants me to stop saying right? It's just what's said out here in the West. If people aren't used to it, like cool or dude or man, that kind of thing. Smokies. Anyway, so I'm in the yard. I'm suffering the effects of hostility, outside hostility or environmental hostility. And you talk about shuffle some brain cells like poker chips. It really, really messes with your mind. Hate is a real issue, man. Hate will really bring you down quick in the yard and beyond. You gotta watch that fire. You gotta keep it up there. It's kind of cool and windy. About the 70s. So it's kind of nice. But the wind's blowing and sucking all my heat up. There we go. Anyway, so this is where I can speak with some authority on what your mind would go through if you're always on the go, always looking in the dark, always, foraging in hostile areas. And that's what I'm doing here. Yes, I get stuff. So that is also extends the time frame that you would be dealing with. Right? 2 or 3 years of half-ass starving like this and doing this and that. Speaking of which, I'll show you what I scared up here. I found in my preps some whole wheat rotini. I know you can't see that. Anyway, so whole wheat noodles. And the supporter item. By the way, thank you very much, all my supporters that, send me stuff, funds. I don't know, actually, I'm doing, this is how I would explain it. See, here in Nevada, right, we got Las Vegas and Reno and all that. But when you go out to the old eating place, restaurants and all that and places, even the change girls, the cashier cage person, change person, whatever, you tip them because they did, service for you. Oh my God, if you don't tip here in Vegas, back in the kitchen, oh, it's bad. Look at that stiff, the son of a bitch. Oh man, they talk shit about people that do not tip like, damn. Even a buck or two says out here in the Nevada outback. There we go. Right? So I'm going to handle it that way because I feel funny getting money and stuff, but it's my tips for doing these videos, right? I said it. Make a contest. Every time, if you can guess how many times I say right, you win a prize or something. I'll work on that. We're going back to bowling. Anyway, and so I can get this stuff modicum of effort with donations, with me going out and hustling. See, like, if you were in a real bad situation, you'd have to go out a few miles, this and that, and, you know, crawl around and skulk and obtain stuff. Me, I have to go 80 miles if I go to Pahrump. Yes, that's an actual place. Or 120-something miles one way to Vegas. So that right there adds the stress level of actually going out and foraging in a hostile environment. Because it's a real, you know, you break down out there, you're in a world of hurt. It's, you know, 80 miles of empty road. Not a thing there. Nothing. So, you know, you can imagine. So, the effect on my mind is starting to show itself. And when I come out here to cook, that gives you the relief of saying, I made it, I did it. I went out, I took on my hostile environment, I obtained things. Yeah, I think that's Flight for Life. And had returned without being shot, beat up, killed, stabbed. Something attacking me, sort of an animal thing, right? And I obtained the food. You know, I tackled a bear, or I knifed a boar, or got a deer, right, and returned home with it. And that gives me the peace, right? But now the peace of this, because of so many years of that, in the scenario and in my life, that gives me not the authority, but the knowledge to convey to you the effects. Of course, one never knows out here, boy. I'm seeing things across the sky that would just cower you. That aside. So, the real effect is showing it. And that's why I started all these videos, this and that. Since I have... Wind's coming up. See? Paranoid. Since I have the opportunity to live this lifestyle, or not the opportunity, but I'm forced to, I might as well do a research thing with it, report my findings, and to other people, and it will help my fellow preppers, brothers, my friends, my subscribers, and my supporters, and my viewers, this information, because how else can you actually get it real time? And then, you know what? I haven't seen anyone else do it. Look at Canadian Prepper. Now, Prepper Princess. She puts a good game on. You know, she's kind of 50% for real. And the other, you know, she's in California, nice house and all that. But she's got it dogged on. Anyway, the rest of them, and people, I'm thinking because I have so few, my viewership has gone up, but man, compared to Canadian Prepper, City Prepper, and some of the others, Southern Prepper 1, but I haven't seen him in a long time. Guys like that with the big channels, they don't watch this, and other people, they see that, oh man, and when they see the reality of it, this is real. I'm really doing this. I'm really having the adversities that would be presented if you were in a real deal situation. Just can't handle it. And I'm not dogging them over it, you know, but that brings me back to my point of what an opportunity to present such a scenario with some reality to get it home, but it's just not paying off, you know. Lucky I enjoy it. This is it. And making videos. I absolutely cherish these moments on the camera, showing folks what's going on in my life, you know, because I'm presented with it. So don't think I'm, you know, like, oh man, I don't make a video. Once in a while I'll get it, where I just think, oh, you know, my face melts off my skull, and, you know, I have to scrape it back off the table and put it back on. But man, it's tough. People say, man, you're losing weight and this and that, right? And they say, yeah, because it's tough. It's a hard road to hoe to, be kicking it in the yard. That's for sure. So we got chicken, wheat noodles. I'll throw some salt and pepper. I got some garlic and onions, and usually I use butter in these, right? I'm going to put olive oil in it to see if it, okay, in the yard, I scraped through all my preps, this and that, and look what I found. I found some noodles. I found some cans of chicken that was sent to me and that I had obtained. And I found a little bottle of olive oil. You see that? Right. And I'm thinking this would be far more healthy for me than this butter. I'm going to try and shy away from dairy products. The thing is out here also, what has really forwarded me in my effort is I can't drink milk anymore. I love milk, man. I absolutely love it. And but I can't get at it. It won't fit in my itty-bitty fridge there. And it's itty-bitty. I'm thinking I might need just one size up from it. And I could do better. Sick 'em, dog. Anyway. Yeah, that noodle's about ready. I'm going to open this here can. I might throw some bouillon cubes in it, but then that'd be salt. Of course, salt out here in the desert like this is important, but not yet. It's not that hot. Today I was sweating like someone that sweats a lot. There's a lot of things like in Fridays. I was in Debo's chicken coop. I was sweating like a slave. I'll never forget that. I love movie lines. They really put, the emphasis, better words like Shakespeare. I absolutely love Shakespeare, like Hamlet and stuff, because the language arts is absolutely cool. There's another thing. I'm going to need to learn 2 languages. I want to get to this, but I'm so busy thising. Well, But, okay, that's full circle conversation. I want to do that, but I'm like, man, I don't have any money. I have to sit here and watch projects kind of fade away. That's why you see a lot of this half done. I just don't have the funds, like the bus. $100 and something a tire, and I tell you what, if I buy tires for the bus, can I continue? Can I keep going? Like, no. I have to get, do a whole drivetrain. Needs another engine, transmission. I have to look at the differential, brakes. Like, oh, come on, man. I've had that bus better than 25 years. And all I've done is tow it from one place. I drove it once from Amargosa to here. That was fun. That wears, and that really brings people to a standstill if they haven't got the assets and resources to continue to march. I do not. So there is no such thing as steady state. Like, yes, I'm getting along. I'm sleeping. I get up. I'm fed, healthy, this and that. But your mentality will not allow it. You must see forward momentum. You must see things improve, get better, things like that, or else your mind will slide to the rear. And wherever here's another line. Platoon. Junior, free your mind, your ass will follow. Well, if you cage your mind, your ass will follow. And it doesn't. You think, oh no, not me. I'm the prepper's prepper. I'm the man. I'm the deal. Sooner or later, the adversity of the hostile environment, the difficulty of obtaining assets and resources, even though you can, like I can go to the store. Like I said, I can go to the store and buy oranges. But the getting of it, it'll whittle you like a pencil. It'll whittle you down to nothing. I've been doing it out here for many, many years, and I can't. The cars are sliding down because I can't fix them, this and that. Now, every time I get in the car, like, turn that key, and when I made it, like, and the stress of back and forth, the thing might blow up. Man alive. 3 years in an active situation, 7, 8 years, 10 years, because next month, yeah, it's 10 years now since Debbie died. And I'm feeling the cracks. I'm getting some real big, mental Grand Canyons through my head. The only thing to surmount them is these kinds of things, if I can keep them up. My next video is going to be on what I do and what I have to do this with. And there's another thing, the physical equipment, the car, the camera, the bus, the house, right, will start falling away and deteriorating, and you're sitting there looking at it, and if you're in the scenario, you can't go get the parts, can't get the supplies, the plumbing, carpet, plywood, right? I'd have to have some people say, oh man, hey, we'll come out there and we'll help you out. Well, bring about $1,000, $1,500 worth of lumber, plumbing, and carpet, and then you can help me out. Otherwise, forget it. And that's the deal. So I just thought I'd mention that. The video's probably long. I gotta drain these noodles now. I'm ready. So, take this stuff to heart. I'm someone that is actually living a big slice of what you would face in the breakdown scenario. And this is what I'm doing, I'm telling you. I need my Patreon, paypal.me, Garvasius Lee, that's my tip jar, right? Throw a buck or two in there, and hey, I don't see a problem. I can't do, here's another thing, I can't do that. I ain't got no money to tip the waiter, to tip the vidier, that's me, I'm a vidier, right? So that weighs down on me too, because I want to participate, I want to contribute, I want this, this, not world, but the group, us, to rise up and learn things and be like we are, like we want to be. But I'm like, oh man, I'm just scratching. I'll explain that later. Lana! Spread out! Keep chasing that guy next door on that bike. You can't chase her, but Anyway, there it is. Let me get these noodles done and I'll eat it, throw something in it. What vegetables would you throw in here or have with noodles and chicken, because I need veggies? Veggies, greens. I think maybe there's a problem there that's getting me, an imbalance. Because all I'm doing is cooking on this here fire. There's only certain things I'm getting better. I can cook most things on it. I'd really like to learn how to bake bread in here. That kind of thing. See, and I just start faltering because I'm like, oh man. Even the simplest things start crawling at it and this and that, and pretty soon you just sit and you just stop. You will. Or just go out there and say, oh, dude, someone chasing you down, you just put a bullet in my head, I'm sick of it. I'm not doing that now, because I can go out, like I said, I can go out down the street and buy oranges. So it's not that big a deal. But it will. Man, it will. Take a slice of your mind out and eat it like cake and pie. With those words of wisdom, live by your wits and not by your worries. And even that's going to be a tough road to hoe. Peace. Bye. All right. La la la. Pink. Didn't turn off.